Hey guys, welcome back in. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lace Empress, and we're coming with late night tea, something a little different. That's why the lights are dimmer. I decided to do a late night tea because I wanted to present my personal deck that I've created. It's called Extra for Your Ass, and this is a twin flame deck that is from the taker's perspective. So the taker in their relationship, we're gonna just get some messages from them. This is an oracle deck. We may clarify some of the oracle with tarot, so we can, kind of dive in a little bit deeper. You know what side you're on, if you are the taker or the giver, so you know how to perceive the message. If you are the giver, these are the messages that your partner is giving you. If you're the taker, these are the messages that you want to tell your partner if they are cross-watching. So this is for water signs, water signs, water signs. Let's get in your business a little bit. Let's see what your midnight tea has to say. So I got my tea. I don't know if you guys want to pause the video and go get yours. We'll have a little tea. We'll cleanse a little energy. And then we'll go ahead and get started. I've already prayed and meditated over the cards. We've cleansed our space a little bit. And let's get some messages here and see what your person wants to say to you. You get about 3 or 4 messages, then we'll go a little bit deeper with the tarot. And then we will end it. Okay? Let's see. Midnight tea. Midnight tea. Midnight tea, midnight tea. Okay. Let me go ahead and cut the cards. Let's get some messages from your person. What do they want to say? What you want to say to the water signs? Ooh, okay. Let's get some more messages. You want to say to our water signs? One more message, and then we'll get an outcome message. One final message for the water signs. Okay, let's get the outcome. What's the outcome? Okay. Alright, so usually we're going to turn this outcome over, and we're going to see how these messages correlate. So we have, I dream of you every night. I love you and the side chicks. Please wait for me. I'm so sorry, but this person is hallucinating. Excuse me if I'm a little biased because I'm a water sign. So this is some hallucination going on right now. I don't know what this person is on. I mean, they drinking more than tea, I tell you that. I dream of you every night. So I kind of feel a little sexual energy here too. Because water signs, we have that. And I hate when people say this, but it is true. We drive the sexual element of our sign. So we rule that house. So a lot of times when past lovers come back or they're thinking of us, especially at night, it could be in a sexual manner. So anyway, I love you and the side chick. I mean, okay. And you tell me that for what? I just get a little bit of why is that relevant? Why would you want to tell somebody that? Like, that's something that you should really keep to yourself. If you got all that going on, I feel like that is like overstepping the boundary. And please wait for me. Wait for you to grow up, because they know they're not in a state where they can have a relationship that is effective, or they can have a relationship that is of substance. Right now, they just want to be a playgirl or a playboy. They want to have side chicks. They want. So I feel a little more of, I just want to tell you, this person's perspective is saying, I just want to tell you what's going on with me so you will understand where I'm coming from and that I need to grow. Because this person is basically telling you what's going on in their life as of right now. But they also added, if you can please give them more time to have fun, because that's basically what they're doing. I love you and the side chicks. So if they're chasing behind side chicks and loving and trying to love you at the same time, they're basically feeling their own desires. They're feeling their own self pleasures. So they're really working on in their shadow self. Let's get their overall energy. This is the Akashic Tarot. I like this deck because it's very creative and it gives you a different perspective of the tarot, and it paints a vivid picture. So I kind of like to get at least one of these until I learn this deck more efficiently. I kind of like to get this, you know, at least pull one of these as an overall energy so we kind of paint the picture and see where this person is coming from. I kind of feel like they got something going on. I don't know. They are no, I don't know. They are they still want to have fun. That's basically what this is. They still want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. Guys just want to have fun. They like having fun. Kind of like a promiscuous type of energy here. Very open and non-restrictive. They want to be free. They want to be free. Okay. Let's get their overall energy here. What's this person's overall energy? They don't want to tell me. Person's overall energy, please. Person's overall energy. Okay. Person's overall. The divine physician. A divine physician. That sounds so lovely, but I kind of feel like it has a twist to it. Let's see the story behind this card. Look like there's one person that's giving a lot of advice or that's offering healing to others. Because there's a... Yeah, this person is offering healing to others. Like, they feel... Yeah, they're giving some sort of divine healing to the people around them. Interesting. Let's see what this is saying. I'm curious. Very curious. Number 6. It says, this card indicates that you are moving into a time of magnificent healing on many levels. There's a person who can be a great healer for you, as well as a teacher who shares healing gifts that you can pass on to others. If you do not know this person yet, keep your eyes open. He or she is coming. You may also find yourself being called to help others at this time. Remember the word and thought, belief and feeling, and key components in healing the self and in teaching others to heal. They are important tools in a divine physician's medical bag, so make sure that they are a part of yours too. Know that the light of healing shines around you and through you. Such a radiant joy can bring well-being to all. Okay. All right. This person definitely looks at you like that healer that they need, but they feel like they needed to separate themselves because they wanted to live their life. But they look at you as the healer. That you heal them. You bring healing in their life. You bring them strength. You bring them power. They feel empowered when they're around you, but they just want to have fun. And at the end of the day, they can't receive all this goodness from you, and they're not pouring anything into your cup. And you're just giving, giving, giving. As the healer, that's what most healers do, is give. But in a relationship, you have to pour back into one another, or somebody's cup is going to be empty. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these oracle messages. Get a little deeper, just a little tad. I'm not gonna go too deep. I don't want this to be too long. Fire signs. What your person got going on? Oh, I'm so sorry. Not fire signs. I just did that. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Water signs. Excuse me. Water signs. So easy when you're doing all these signs. So easy. Okay. Water signs. So we calling your person is just want to have fun. They want their cake and eat it too, because they want you and the side chicks. I don't really think they know what love is either, because they got more than one person that they dealing with, more than two, maybe 3 or 4. There's just too much going on. It's just too much. Two of Cups, the World, Justice, and then we'll leave the outcome hidden. Okay. I dream of you every night. So they dream of the love that you guys share. They want to restart this thing. They want to be in this connection with you. They want to restart the connection. And they want to be happily ever after with you. The Two of Cups is just like restarting reconciliation of some form, because this is somebody that you know you had a relationship with. So they want to restart this relationship. And they dream of doing that, but that doesn't mean that they will come towards you to redo it, because it's a dream, it's an illusion, it's their imagination, it's something that they have in their mind when they go to sleep. Okay. I love you and the side chicks. So in a perfect world, they'll be able to have both. But they know that, you know, in order for things to turn in their favor and for them to have their fun, they have to be without you. And to be with you is to leave the side chicks or the side dudes alone. So this was something that they would really have to come to terms with. They need to make a decision. They need to make a decision about what they want to do before they lose you permanently, or maybe they already have. But I kind of get the sense of it may be a slight chance, but if it's too long, like if this has been over, let's say a year, I think it's too late. But if it's been over, let's say a year, I think it's too late. But if this was like 2 weeks ago, then they may have a chance. It depends on your story. It's a lot of energy. It's a collective reading. So, you know, some things may apply and some things may not. But I'm just picking up on, you know, a few different scenarios. I'm trying to bring the message across as clear as possible. But when you have so much different energies, the messages just come pow, 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 you know. So just take what applies and leave the rest. Okay. So please wait for me. Life is too short to wait. That's kind of like your response. Life is too short to wait. With the Justice card. So they believe if you waited for them, the scales will balance. They will be back on track. Now this is kind of, I'm feeling like a little selfish energy here. Like, wait for you to do what? Like, what's the process? What's the process? What's the progress? What's going on? But this is like, please wait for me. They're trying to balance the scales. They feel like if you wait for them and you allow them to come back when they're ready and when they want to, they will find justice in the situation with you. Like, they will be happy because they've already had their fun. Now they're so-called ready to settle down. Like I said in the beginning, this person is delusional, because I don't advise nobody to wait on nobody. If they ain't on board, then let them go. And if they come back and you available and you want to try that again, it depends. If if they are treating you properly, and if you want to take a chance in love with this person again, then that would be a decision that you would have to make. But I'm the type of person where if it's past, it's past. I don't know if I would want to go back there because they are ex for a reason. But people do change, so that would be something that you would have to really evaluate and see if you want to open yourself up back to that person again. Moving on. Outcome. I'm addicted to drugs. Okay. So now we're really digging. Now we're really digging. This person is working on their shadow side because they have more than one thing that they need to work on. First, they need to work on learning how to be in a committed relationship with no side people. Now they're coming with another problem, is being addicted to drugs. What's the outcome? The Ace of Swords. So they didn't realize that they had some type of addiction. They have just now been awakened to that, or it could be a new habit that they picked up. Now, I would dig in this a little deeper, but I don't want this video to be too long. This is just a little, a little something, a little midnight tea. We may do a continuation of this, maybe a series that I'm starting. But this person that was in your life, they want to be with you, but they have some addictions and some obsessions that they need to work on. They're obsessed with you, but they are addicted to sex and drugs because they need to have other people to validate them, which brings in... Oh, my throat dry, honey. Hold on. So they need some sort of validation. That's why they're having all these other people in their life. And they are just now awakening to the fact that they have drug problem. Drugs come in many forms. Any type of drugs. We're not going to name the drugs, but we know what drugs are. So they're just awakening to this idea of maybe I do have a problem. And when you have drugs, sex, and alcohol, they all coexist. So when you do drugs, and maybe they just don't know how to control themselves. Not saying that it is an excuse, but it's true. So my advice on this one, I'll let this person be. But until next time, this is your midnight tea with Lace Empress. I'm going to say good night and let your intuition be your guide.